Welcome back to another video testing out my Plasma Basics deck. At the time that I was testing this, I had first Battle Roads, Spring Battle Roads of the season coming up, getting some practice in. And looks like this is definitely going to be a good battle because it looks like I'm facing another Deoxys variant. So, I start off with Kyurem, 2 Deoxys, and I'm going to Skyla for a Colress machine. And I'm going to get that turn 1, was it Frost Spear? Now, he doesn't have anything on the bench, but I'm still doing 50 to him, which is a nice amount of damage for turn 1. Now, let's see what he does. I'm hoping he plays a bunch of basic Pokemon, because the only supporter in my hand is a Colress. So, there's another Deoxys. So, I'll be able to Colress for 3 at the moment. There we go. There's another Plasma Ball. So, I'll be able to Colress for 4. And I don't know if this is lagging a bit. Oh, and so this is the Lugia variant. So I end up actually, and I haven't made a video on it yet. I still might for my first Battle Roads tournament of the season. I did run Deoxys with 1 Lugia teched in, and I personally did not like it. So I end for, or he ends me, and that's fine. I'd rather have an N of 6 than a Colress for 4. But wow, he is getting the turn 1 Lugia. Wow, he hit the double Colress machine and the DCE. I thought I had a good shot, and that's completely gone. So he automatically takes 2 prizes with Lugia, and this is not looking to be a good game for me at all. Now, he does have to discard 1 Plasma. Oh man, this is looking bad. So I'm gonna just catch her up the Deoxys with the damage just to pretty much stall for a little while. Oh, this is not good. I'll go ahead and use the Colress machine to put a Plasma on the active. And I don't want to Juniper all those supporters, and a Skylar really isn't going to get me anything, so I'm going to Colress for 5, and unfortunately don't really hit anything. I was hoping to hit a Switch and a Energy for Thundurus, but doesn't look like that happened. So I'm going to go ahead and get another Plasma Energy on Deoxys. Maybe if I can get him into a Deoxys War, I can end him next turn. I'm not down and out, but I'm certainly not doing very good right now. That turn 1 Lugia, yeah, turn 1 140, that really hurt. So, ouch. So he's gonna Skyla, and probably looking at the Switch right now. Yep, there we go with the Switch. And, well, he's only doing 140, so he can't take a knockout on the Plasma. But he can do a significant amount to him. And the most that I could do back if I even hit a basic energy with that active Deoxys is 3, 6, 9, maybe 120. I don't know the ruling on the DCE. So he's actually going to switch to his Thundurus. Not going to hit me with the Lugia. But that almost really hurts even more because that Thundurus is going to put the energy right back on and power up that Lugia. So he hits me for 50. And we're just going to have to end. Handful of supporters does mean nothing. We're going to get a Kyurem down. I'm going to get the energy on the Thundurus. We're going to put the Float Stone. So that was a pretty good end, actually. We're going to get back to the Thundurus, and I'm going to do the same thing he's doing. I hit just a little harder, but not much. And we're going to start powering up that Kyurem. So, I don't really know what I could do. Right now, even my Kyurem, if I can get it powered up, is maxed out at 150. And I think Lugia's got 180, so I still need a Verbank and a laser. Plus the catcher to be able to one-shot it. He's going to discard and just bring up that Lugia. And gonna go for the laser. Now, if I'm knocked out on poison, he doesn't get the extra prize. But if he can still take 2 prizes right now, he's doing 140 50, 60, 70, and yeah, that's it. I'm done. So yeah, 140 laser. So that's 2 more prizes for him. I feel like I meant to throw up the one with floatstone, and I didn't. So, uh, no, I think I did intend to do that because I needed the scramble switch to get the other one on it. So here we go. So I'm actually going to be able to knock it out in one hit as well. I've got the 3 Deoxys on the bench. I've got the necessary energy, I think. We're going to get another Deoxys out just to be sure. And I'm going to be able to Blizzard Burn for 120, which is, well, Blizzard Burn for 120, 160 after all the Deoxys on the bench, and then my laser puts it at the 190 point to knock it out. So I might have a shot now. That wiped out all of his energy on the field. He only has 3 cards in hand, and there's a catcher. Oh, but it's an empty. He catchers up an empty Deoxys, so he doesn't have the resources he thinks to be able to knock out my bench Deoxys. I don't run Max Potion in this deck, so that bench Deoxys is not looking good. But he hits the Colress. He's going. Got a lot of draw off the Colress, so he's able to get the Kyurem up. He's able to get a laser as well as this is ouch. The energy on it and hits me for 50, and then I take another 30 after the poison. So, what to do? Now he's got 60 on him. I need to switch out for sure. Dangerous to really end him right now. And it may not be a bad idea to stall for a little while longer. Use the catcher to bring up a Deoxys on the bench, possibly. And then laser it, but it looks like I'm going to go just for the active laser. And then I'm just going to Juniper everything. Hopefully I can hit the switch. And I do hit the switch. So we'll go back to the Kyurem. Now I'm doing 30, 70. So I don't think I quite had enough. Well, 30, 50, 70, 100. I actually don't think I needed to use the Blizzard Burn. If I had slowed down a little bit and did my math, I would have had enough just to knock him out with Frost. Well, I guess it really didn't matter because he had the return knockout. So here we go. We're down 2 prizes to 1. If I can take the knockout on an EX, I'm golden. If not, we're in trouble. Now, if I could get that Kyurem off the board, might still have a shot. He's doing 140 right now, so I have to get that one out of the active and hope he doesn't have a catcher. And oh, what to go for? So I'm gonna Skyla for the Plasma Ball, get the Plasma Ball up, and Helix Force for the knockout. So that puts us tied in prizes. Now the question is, if he has the energy and the Colress, he has it. If he has a switch, I think it goes back to the Thunderous, and maybe has a laser, he has it. He's got a lot of ways to win the game right now. So there's a switch, there's a laser, so I'm at 50, it puts me up to 80. Not quite, it doesn't quite bring me up, and he's got a dead hand. So, this is perfect. So, he's got absolutely nothing in his hand. He's going to be relying off of top decks. So, the chances of him having pulling a catcher are very slim. So, I'm going to just, I attach to the Kyurem. I'm going to bring in up my Thunderous, my fresh, clean Thunderous. We're going to go ahead and catcher up the Deoxys that already has the damage. Hoping he doesn't pull a switch, obviously. I'm doing 70 with Rain and Knuckle. I don't know why I'm not using the laser. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, if he doesn't have the switch, if I had used that laser, I would have had it. So these are still my beginning times of working with this deck, so I am, making obvious misplays now that I look back on it. But he does hit a Skyla, so even if I hit the laser, he definitely would have gone for the switch to get himself out of that position. He may still go for the switch now. And yep, so that misplay actually didn't matter because he was going to have the out. He goes for the scramble switch and hits me for 50. Now, question is, I have Skyla in hand, do I have any more catcher left in the deck? I don't even need to ask because I draw it. Do I see it? Yeah, I'm just checking his damage. 120. And so yeah, bring up the other Deoxys and double check an energy right now. And now I use the laser. Yeah. And I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just insisting on being a prick right now and hitting him as hard as I possibly can. Yeah. Oh well. That's the game. So even though he had that beautiful, beautiful start, I was able to pull it out, and shows you the power of the Deoxys deck. You really can't count him down and out unless you have like Deoxys prized. So stay tuned for more.